On April 20, 2010, a catastrophic event unfolded in the Gulf of Mexico. The Deepwater Horizon oil rig, leased by BP, exploded and sank. This disaster resulted in the largest marine oil spill in history. 11 workers tragically lost their lives. Millions of barrels of oil spewed into the Gulf, devastating marine life and coastal communities. The Deepwater Horizon oil spill was a stark reminder of the potential consequences of industrial accidents. It highlighted the importance of safety regulations and corporate responsibility. The disaster also underscored the interconnectedness of human activities and the natural world. The spill had a profound impact on the environment and the economy of the Gulf Coast region. It also led to significant changes in the oil and gas industry. These changes aimed to prevent similar disasters from happening again. The legacy of the Deepwater Horizon disaster serves as a cautionary tale. It reminds us of the need for vigilance, innovation, and a commitment to sustainability in our pursuit of energy. The Deepwater Horizon rig was drilling for oil in the Macondo prospect. This area is located in the Gulf of Mexico, about 50 miles off the coast of Louisiana. A series of decisions and technical failures led to the explosion and oil spill. One key factor was the failure of the blowout preventer. Time pressures and shortcuts compromised well integrity. On April 20, 2010, a surge of natural gas traveled up the riser. The gas ignited, causing a massive explosion that engulfed the Deepwater Horizon rig. It killed 11 workers and injured many others. The rig burned for 2 days before sinking. The oil spill became the largest in U.S. history. It had a devastating impact on the environment and economy. Millions of barrels of crude oil poured into the Gulf of Mexico for 87 days. This massive spill had a catastrophic impact on the marine ecosystem. The oil spread rapidly, forming a massive slick that covered thousands of square miles of ocean surface. This slick suffocated marine life, coated birds' feathers, and contaminated beaches along the Gulf Coast. The oil spill had a devastating effect on a wide range of species, including fish, sea turtles, dolphins, and birds. The long-term consequences of the spill on the Gulf ecosystem are still being studied. The oil spill caused widespread damage to sensitive coastal habitats such as marshes, beaches, and estuaries. These habitats are vital nurseries for fish and shellfish, and provide essential feeding grounds for migratory birds. The oil contamination disrupted these delicate ecosystems, threatening the livelihoods of countless species. The environmental impact of the Deepwater Horizon oil spill was profound and far-reaching. It highlighted the interconnectedness of marine ecosystems and the potential for human activities to disrupt the natural world. The Deepwater Horizon disaster had a profound impact on the lives of people living and working along the Gulf Coast. The spill resulted in the loss of 11 lives and numerous injuries to rig workers. The families of those lost or injured continue to grapple with the emotional and financial toll of the disaster. The spill had a devastating impact on the livelihoods of thousands of people. The fishing and tourism industries vital to the Gulf Coast economy suffered significant losses. The closure of fishing grounds and the decline in tourism revenue had a ripple effect throughout the region, leading to job losses and economic hardship. Cleanup workers faced health risks from prolonged exposure to oil and chemical dispersants. Many reported respiratory problems, skin irritation, and other health issues. The long-term health effects of exposure to oil and dispersants are still being studied. The Deepwater Horizon oil spill triggered a wave of investigations and litigation. The Presidential Commission, tasked with investigating the disaster, found that BP, Transocean, and Halliburton, the company responsible for cementing the well, had all made decisions that increased the risk of a blowout. The Commission's report highlighted systemic failures in the offshore drilling industry and called for comprehensive reforms. BP faced billions of dollars in fines and settlements, including criminal charges for manslaughter, environmental crimes, and lying to Congress. The company also established a multi-billion-dollar fund to compensate victims and fund environmental restoration projects. The disaster led to significant changes in the regulatory landscape of the offshore drilling industry. The Bureau of Ocean Energy Management, Regulation and Enforcement, BOEMR, was established to oversee offshore drilling safety and environmental protection. New safety regulations were implemented, including stricter well design standards, enhanced blowout preventer requirements, and improved emergency response protocols. The Deepwater Horizon disaster served as a wake-up call. It highlighted the importance of robust safety regulations, corporate accountability, and a commitment to environmental stewardship.